Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra and this is Rent-A-Friend Part 2. So you guys may or may not have known, a little while ago I made a video called I Was Once a Rent-A-Friend, and it was a story time just telling you guys about the time that I was a rent-a-friend. So if you haven't checked that out, feel free to check that out up here. But if you have already, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe because I listen to your comments and I want to answer the additional questions that you guys have so that you too can learn how to become the best rent-a-friend possible. So settle in everybody, grab a mug because I have got the tea once again. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's cider. It's fall! Or is it winter? What is the middle of November? Is that winter or is it fall? Let me know in the comments if it's winter or fall. Okay, so one of the most, I think, thoughtful questions that I got was, can you make real friendships from being a rent-a-friend? And I mean, yes, no, maybe so. It really does kind of depend on the type of person that you are and the type of person that you meet up with. If you are two people who just happen to vibe, then awesome. You know, you should definitely become friends, hopefully lifelong friends. You know, if you keep your communication up and you really learn how each other works as a person, definitely make a true friendship through this service. If you know you're both introverts and it takes a little bit longer to build up that trust and that friendship, maybe. So the answer varies how genuine of a friendship you can get from this. But it's like with anything, you know, if you meet somebody at work or at the park or at the coffee shop or whatever, it's just another avenue of how to meet a person, and what you do with this as an opportunity is up to you. So the ways that you can go about this are limitless in terms of how close you want to stay with the people that you meet. If you want to just be acquaintances, if you find that you don't gel at all and you know, never want to talk to each other again, that is perfectly fine as well. But it's just another way to expand your circle. So now that you kind of understand what Rent-A-Friend is and what you should kind of expect going into that, let's talk a little bit about people who want to be rented, how you should go about getting that all set up. So you're going to be presented with a profile just like with any other social media platform. You're going to need to put in your name, your address, well, not your like specific address, but your city, and also your age, so that they can kind of match you with people around your same age range. Or if people are looking for a certain age, they can put in like they want that age for their friend. Now, after you've got done with those basics, there's a little bit more that goes into the profile, but right now we're going to skip it because I think that you should go into doing your pictures. And one of the beautiful things that you will notice about the Rent-A-Friend website as soon as you go on it is how not high-tech it is. It is by no means sophisticated. It is not the new Instagram. I think as soon as you look at it, you'll get full-on like early 2000s vibe. And that is one of the things I think makes it so charming, more or less, if you want to call it that. But the point of me saying this is that you'll notice very quickly the images that people choose to use to be their profile pictures, essentially, are not always the greatest quality. And I'm talking in terms of resolution, in terms of lighting. And I think that's one of the greatest things about this website is that it is still so, I don't know, I want to say untouched by time. Like it's like a little time capsule of charmingness where people are still kind of really real on the platform. And I think you want to play to that strength. So you should pick pictures that are still pretty authentic, you know. Just make sure that they have good lighting, good resolution, and if you can, pick a picture with you smiling because it's a little bit more approachable. People are going to rent you to be their friend, so you want to look like you're a friendly person. Moving on to the most pressing question, because, you know, I mentioned in my other video that I was a premium friend, and I know you guys want to know how you can also set yourself up as premium friends, or, you know, like I said, you have the option to do whatever you want. So the first option is for you to essentially be free. You'll just have like a 0 on your rate, and that just means you're gonna get nothing. It doesn't mean that you won't get your experience paid for, it just means you're not gonna get an actual rate. So whoever's renting you might decide that they want to buy the ticket for you to go to the concert with them, or they buy your theme park ticket so you can go with them. Whatever the experience is, they might provide that thing that'll get you into the experience. if you want to actually set your rate, the rate on the thing starts at $10. Well, technically, actually, it starts at negotiable. You can pick negotiable, and from there, when people contact you with requests, you can let them know what your rate is. If it's below like $10. So the next step would be $10, and I think it goes in increments of 10 after that, up to 50 plus. If you select 50 plus, when somebody sends you a request, you'll just have to tell them what your actual rate is, and do be prepared, because sometimes people will be like, oh, that's kind of high, or like, oh, you know, are you willing to do a different rate? Even if you have that rate set and it's not on negotiable, people might still ask. There's nothing preventing them from asking why your rate is that high, and also, hey, maybe do you want to have a lower rate? So just know where you stand on that so that you can tell them firmly one way or the other. Once you have completed your lovely friendship outing, you might be wondering how you get your payment if you decided that you wanted to be paid at that point in time. So Rent-A-Friend actually has like a little list there of stuff that they recommend. One of the things is do not accept checks. There's a lot of things that go on with checks, so I will say don't accept checks, but any other way would be totally normal. So you can do cash, you can do PayPal, you can do Venmo, Cash App, whatever your preference is, just let people know and you can handle it that way. I took cash, I had no big deals with it. However, you know, just be careful about what you decide to do. Be comfortable in what you decide to do. Now, hopefully that cleared up a couple of questions that you guys had. I do want to state, I can't overstate this enough, because my dad watched that video from before and he was like, so you were an escort? No, as I mentioned in that video, I am not an escort. No one on there, well, I can't say no, I mean, maybe. It's possible. Actually, it's possible. People could be escorts on there. However, it's not what it's designed to be. So when you're approaching people to be friends, assume that that's what they're there for as well. Assume it's a platonic platform where people are literally trying to be your friend or trying to make a business out of being friends, and they just want to provide you with a great experience as a friendship. So, you know, like going to whatever the event is that you're doing, they just want to be a really good time and help you have a good time at whatever the event is. So always keep that in mind. Do not think of this as a way to meet your next partner. It potentially could go that way, you know, if everybody stays open in how they're trying to become friends here, but do not make people feel uncomfortable and like they could turn this into some other kind of situation, because like I said, most people are there to literally be friends. If you want to find a hookup or find your next partner, maybe get what's that, eHarmony? Find that girl, do that sort of thing. Go to websites that are specifically for that sort of stuff. That's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a like, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.